The serious bet is simple. In this AI era, I want to see if I can still code with no AI, or at least the very minimum AI for a question or something. The rules are simple. No AI, obviously, getting everything from planning, designing, and coding the app, no constraint around coding tools or technologies. I could code today in NeoVim and tomorrow in Z. I'm trying to post daily, but in the same time I can't promise I will, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't forget to follow me on X, where I put an behind the scenes of each episode. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like, and let me know in the comments what do you think, what you would like to see built or which languages. Enjoy! Okay, so the bet is simple. No coding with AI. So what I will build for the first application of this series is like, I wake up this morning and I figured out that spending time on X, it became pretty much boring. It's just posting, replying, and you don't actually have like something to build with. Besides of that, the distribution is kind of boring and it's pretty slow, like you can see. And I see this now on a lot of people. By the way, Claude, what do you mean Omega corn video? Okay, yeah, sure. Except of this one, but besides of that, they're not pretty low. So what I was thinking is, how can I fix the distribution game? How can I fix the distribution game, right? For creators, right? Like how do I do that? How do I fix it? But in the same time, how I make it fun? Because I want to make it fun. I want to have something which I like enjoy doing. Beside of the building, I want to enjoy doing. I want to make me doing. And I was thinking, what if the gamified, what if X is getting gamified? Think about that for a second. So what I want to do is to basically gamify the experience. So I will create a Chrome extension which will track your posts, replies, getting likes to the comments, and basically you'll earn like let's say features, and let's say MVP features. Yeah, so we have MVP features here, and basically you have something like XP for posting, XP for replying, XP for getting likes, and stuff like this, right? Besides of that, I want to be a Chrome extension. Yeah, so I want to be a Chrome extension, and I want to make something which is pretty much interesting. I was thinking like on the sharing experience, because people love achievements. I love achievements as well. So I was thinking, how can I make these like in some achievements? So I was thinking like making a leaderboard on a homepage. By the way, it will be free, at least the MVP. And even in view one, we will have these features free. So it's free. Let's make this very large. Free. Oops. We've paid option. We've paid with something pay later, right? Because hosting is costing and stuff like this. But yeah, it is mainly going to be free. So we will have a leaderboard. Let's put here a leaderboard on the homepage. And I also was thinking, what if, right? So what if I make something like sharing achievements? So I don't know if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. No. I was commenting on a guide these days. Yeah, that is. So this is Mark, which have this awesome application, App Landing. Anyway, the idea is that he creates these very beautiful screenshots. So I want to make this. Oops. I want to, by the way, give it a follow to Mark. He's a good lad. This is his handle, indie_mark_. Okay, so I want to take this and make that for achievements, right? So I want, yeah, I want that. I want sharing achievements to be something like Mark did here, something like that. I don't know yet which achievements will be, but I was also thinking about badges, stuff like this, and I need to move this. Okay, and I don't know, we'll have like more things. I'm trying to plan this out, but right now it's kind of hard because I'm not yet sure what it will be, and I'm just throwing ideas on my board here. Okay, so because I wanted to I want to make it simple, I will use the Chrome extension, right? Because it's going to track you everything what you are doing, because it's basically read your it's something like SuperX with the Chrome extension. So basically it can track whenever you give a reply or you get a like or something like that. So that is settled. After than that, I never built a Chrome extension, so from what I understood is that Chrome extension basically act as a front end. So you don't, god damn, bro, you don't store like the API and make direct calls to the DB, right? So you don't do that, okay? You don't do that. But what you do instead is like having like the Chrome extension hitting whatever API, and then it's hitting the API URL, which is hitting the backend, and then it's hitting a DB. Another thing that I want to make it is like having a OAuth on X. So if you don't know what OAuth is, it's like their official way of registering. Is their official way to register to log in into X. So yeah. Okay, so I want to use OAuth X, of course. I don't want to use any shady whatever plugins. Let's now talk about the database for a bit, like DB scheme. So first of all, of course, I need an ID, which I think it will be either UUID or actually let me put it that way. UUID, or it will be something like an int with auto increment. That's okay, auto increment. Then what do I need? Oh, God damn. I think I will need something like a name, which will be a string and all the basic stuff. But what I will actually need is to store like how many like posts or something, which will be an integer, basically a whole number. I will need something like, so I have posts, I have likes. I will need something like replies. Okay. So I have these. Then I will need like a leaderboard scheme where I can basically connect it to the ID, which will basically get the name and put it here, right? So we will have name as a foreign key, okay? And we will have position, right? The leaderboard position, okay? That is like an very much overview of what I want to build. It will not be like the final decision, but I'm just wrapping around. It's much harder without AI, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. What I want to do. So I have the leaderboard scheme. I have a very much overview of what the DB scheme will be like. Of course, it will not be like that. I think the scoring is also important. So we can give like 10 XP points for posting, 20 points for replying, 30 for likes, something like that. So we basically need to get this. We also have something like a XP or level feature, which will basically bring, we have a level feature, which will basically bring achievements and maybe some in place. So think of it like Duolingo, but for X, right? Oh yeah, the most important thing will be like streaks. So as you login streaks. I don't know if we will have multi streaks mechanics, but we will have login streaks and replying likes, shares, post streaks. I'm not exactly sure how this will work and how this will like go for. I mean, maybe we'll go like 1 XP for login. Yeah, I think 1 XP for login is fine. I mean, you just log to the application. In that way, the users will still want to come and do the things. Okay, what else? Maybe a weekly recap. Yeah, I think weekly recap with what you did. Actually, I think daily, weekly recap will be better. Maybe. So we'll go something like today I have 100 replies, 30 likes, know, 5K impressions, things like this. And then we will have the weekly recap of followers, gain, like whatever, 50K. Yeah, I think that will be cool as well. I'm still not yet sure what I want to do, but this is like I'm just throwing ideas here. Maybe seasons at some point, like seasons season, ranked seasons, something like of Legends, or Fortnite, or whatever, something like that. And also we will need like profiles, but this I don't know if it will be included like into the MVP, maybe. So we will need profiles, something like domain.com/Alex Cloustar. Why is this so big? Make it smaller. Yep. Okay, and here we will have total replies, position, like we will get all the users, and let's say I'm now 8 on the application, total likes, shares, whatever, followers, but we will also need something very much important, something like badges. So if we go to the product hunt, here you can see that we have like 4 day streak, and if we go under it is here, view all badges, we have badges here, right? So this is very much important. Okay, yeah, and maybe an about and links to promote other ideas, maybe what it is. So yeah, badges, but here we will have only login streaks as on product hunt, and maybe we will have something like let's see, products, actually. Yeah, I don't know yet what profiles will be like, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's it for this planning. I know I didn't did much. Like I just I just had this idea today. Like I wanted to start this series by building like a Jira or whatever linear thing with NeoVim shortcuts, customizable, and themes and stuff. But I think like that idea is much better because lately I'm pretty much getting bored by Twitter. I mean, yeah, I got the spike and I got monetized, and that's awesome, and I'm very happy for it. But staying and posting, just posting and replying something sometimes is like boring and stuff. So I want to get in some fun. Maybe you can extend these for like other social medias later. I don't know. But yeah, that will be for today. Thank you guys for watching. That was the pilot episode, I guess. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have any more ideas like for this application, because I'm not building this just for me. I'm building for everybody. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.